Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. So this video is going to be those sounds that are unique to Punjabi, that don't exist in the English language already, okay, and that can't be made by just combining two things. They're very unique, so we're going to have to work on these ones a lot more, okay. So the first sound is kaga k, okay, k. Now it sounds a little bit like taking kaka and gaga together to make k. Words you would have seen with this very commonly are like kar, home, house, kar, and it can also mean our body, because our body is a home for the soul. Also you would have heard this word in kaha, which means grass, okay, or you would have actually used it already many times in sing, okay. Sing is k, it's not sing as in sing a song, but sing. Then there's nganga. Now nganga is in the line which is in kaka, kaka, gaga, gaga, nganga. So if we can concentrate upon where our tongue is in saying those four letters, kaka, kaka, gaga, gaga, nganga, then we can know where that sound's coming from. It's a nasalized nganga. And words you will come up in Gurbani using this letter, but very rarely, are like nyan, okay, which means knowledge. Then chajja. Now chajja is like chacha and jajja together, almost chajja with a bit more from your breath, okay, from underneath, and chajja. So words you would have seen with chajja are like jhanddaa, which means flag, okay, or chim varse, chim, which means it's falling down and it's making that lovely sound that rain makes when it hits the ground, chim. So this word chakkar, which means a storm, chakkar, okay, so obviously a lot of hard words in that one, but it does come up when Mana talks about how hard the weather might be, and the Sikh still goes to see his guru, chakkar, nyanya, and that's in the same line as chacha, jajja, chajja, nyanya. So it's a bit more deep in your throat, nyanya. The word that comes up in Gurbani is nyatan, which sounds like when you make yatan, because it's got a bit of a yaya sound to it, but it's nyatan, ta, and this is like you're pushing it out. It's very aggressive kind of word, ta, and you will see this like tug means to steal, na omare na thage jahe, tug. And you see it's jhanddaa, as in cold or cool, jhanddaa. Then tadda. Now tadda sounds like a combination of tanka, t, and dadda, d, tadda. And this letter, this akhar, the words you've seen with this are like tdakkan, which means like a cover for a container, or tol, which is a massive drum that you would have seen in Bhangra, or they have it at the front of Nagar Kirtans, tol. Another word with tadda is taddi, which are the people that stand up in the Gurdwara and they sing war ballads. The next akhar, ra. This is called a retroflex. You see, flick the tongue while you're saying it. It says ra. Barni. It's not bani in that instance, it's barni. And you flick the tongue while you're saying it. Ra, which just means no. Okay, ra. Nan. Now nanna, na, and then nan, which means eyes, nan. Then pabba. Now pabba sounds like papa and babba together. Pabba with a bit deeper emphasis. Pabba. Now words that come with pabba are like bhagat or bhagdi. Bhagat means the person who is a worshipper of God, and bhagdi being the very act of worship. Very commonly we use word pai, which means brother. Then this one, this is the second letter that comes up with the retroflex. When you say ra. This letter actually is one of the words that we have to try and master, because that's why Guru Sahib put it right at the beginning of the alphabet. So we say u, ra, a, ra, e, d. All these words have ra in them. Yeah, they're designed because at a young age, if the child can master these two sounds, ra and ra, then it'll be easier for them in the Punjabi alphabet. So flicking your tongue and learning that. The last two are from that last line, which are not in the Panthi Akhar, but they're the ones with the bad bindi at the feet of them, and the first one is kh pair bindi kh. This is because of the Islamic sounds that can't be made with the normal 35 akhar. So it's kh pair bindi kh. And sometimes you'll see this used in the word khalsa as well. So you'll say khalsa and not khalsa. You make it a bit more in your throat, kh. And or the word khat, which means a letter, khat. You'll also see this word used for khuda, which is a word for God. And the last one is gagge pair bindi g. And again, you're taking the g sound and you're making it a bit more throaty, g. And this is again an Islamic influence. So a word that you see with the gh, gab, and it comes up in job sab in this way, yeah, gabul gab hai. And then you also see another word, garib, gharib. So it's here, it's not just garib but gharib. And you also see it used for ghazal. Then that bindi is put at the bottom. So gagge par bindi gh. Okay, so we've gone through all 40 akhars now in Gurmukhi, and the next video is going to be about how to add the vowel sounds, the laga matra, to those akhars. And then after that we're going to go to the maharni, which goes through every single sound inside Punjabi, and we can memorize those, and then hopefully our Gurmukhi letter forming will be much better. Forgive any mistakes I made in that. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.